Hello, how are you? So I played a little bit while not recording, while waiting for our production to finish up here, our gold bars, our diamonds, rubies. So at the start of this episode we have a little bit of a clean out to do here in our storage. Quite decent. I did a dig for maybe 1.5 hours there into that cliff face, handing it all the way out to the right hand side there. Yeah, as I expected we have quite a decent payday in here. Let's get it cleaned out, then I will move over to the production area and get all that sold. We have a decent bit of cash here to start off our episode. All the dirt out there, gonna sell for quite a lot, almost 10 full stacks almost. Is very nice indeed. Okay. Gold. I'm gonna leave the silicone. Actually, what we can do is move our coal into the storage here. And let's go up our rubber. Is that working already? Again, a lot of gold. So that's gonna sell for quite a lot. And let's leave our silicone there for the time being. Wash plants, we have some diamonds, rubies, and we have rubies here. Okay, so let's see what our payday is looking like into our store. So, get rid of all this dirt first. Cash up there in the top right is already looking quite healthy. And our gold, ooh, 400k for the gold, just the gold. Diamonds, 95. 236 for those rubies, wow. We're almost up to 1 million. That is okay, so I think the first thing I want to do here is get some more wash plants out. Go ahead and get more of those. Maybe we can fish one more. It's nice. So let's queue up our diamonds. So we have 950 ruby. That's silicon ore, excuse me. Okay, so let's put all our diamonds. Gonna take 2 hours there for those. Put a bit of rubies then across these other wash plants. About an hour and a half on those. For 333 of them. Fast these in here. Look in our inventory then we have quite a bit of gold and a bit of silicon as well. I want to go ahead here and expand my production factory, let's call it, this way. I did do a little bit of digging here with my pickaxe to make it slightly easier. Went to our store and get ourselves some floor pieces. Up 50 of those. Yep. Standing out this way. We like to snap build, but sometimes it does move at the wrong point. And again, fault. I think I'd like to get 2 more of these our smelters up and running here. We dig this out here. Good enough. Back over to our floor piece. And we want more smelter, and 2 of those actually. Not sure if we'll have room for the 2 of them, but let's see. Guessing. Want it out like that. Can we fit one in there? I don't think so somehow. Yeah, let's get them back up. See what we can do to make this easier is probably just put them at the other side here. Facing the right way. Not the right way. Is this the right way, is it? It is not. It is a little bit of a tight squeeze there, but we are up and running with our 4 smelters. Let's get these loaded up here with some gold. 2300 gold. But amount into each here, it's about 66 minutes run time for those 666 gold bars. Yes, we have 1000 here. What are we running here? We have some rubber running here. Yes, let's go ahead and load up our silicon ore. And we can do maybe 300 gold in here also. Then we will pick up the rest of this gold down here in our last smelter. Okay, very nice indeed. So, I think I would like this factory to be a little bit bigger so we can get some more CNC machines in here, and yeah, but for now I think we're just going to wall this up. Maybe consider putting a second door on here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves maybe a door, a small piece. Look at the door first. Small door, massive door. I mean, how big is this massive door? I don't think we want that one. We'll go ahead and get the small one for now. Put you right here. Wonderful. Okay, so now we need some wall pieces. This is the concrete wall we were using, so let's go ahead and grab 60 of those. Like we're going 3 pieces high. Hopefully we can paint this concrete. It is a little bit unappealing, but thinking we'll put a nice steel roof on it there. Maybe we'll go with the concrete roof. We will see how it looks. I'm not much of a builder, so it's going to be pretty basic structure, I imagine. We're 2 pieces short here, but let's grab those. I think underneath here what I need to do is put one more concrete floor. We have a little footpath going around outside our building here. Let's go ahead and grab floors. More than that, maybe 60. Add some salt. Did notice in the store that there is some wall-mounted lighting. I think we'll get some illumination going around the site here. I did move the wind turbine over there off the hill to make cutting back into that slightly easier. And that is wrong. There we go. And maybe at some point we will eventually dig out this footpath. But it is fine. I'm kind of happy with the snow encroaching on it there. It's feels like nobody would be out clearing this footpath to get around to the back of this building quite yet. We have more than enough concrete floors here. Okay, very nice. We're also gonna have a yard area out the front here, so I will expand this concrete flooring going out here. I guess my idea is to put a dump deck as close to this here as possible. I'm kind of considering my options how to take down the higher parts of this hill there. The excavator is fine, but I don't really want to buy a rock truck just yet until we do get a bigger excavator there. We're level 11, moving along. Yeah, so let's have a look inside here. Oh. Let's see if we have any stairs in the store. I'm sure we do. This is going to be 1 grid high. Turn the stick better with. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead here and get 2 more of those. Okay. Since we do have some floor pieces, get those. 50 more of these. Will be enough. Then getting a little bit expensive, but that's okay. We do have quite a decent amount of stuff cooking in our production area below. I think that should be fine. Clearance room there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some railings here. The 7 of them, hopefully. Yeah, and that will do nicely. Avoid ourselves any accidents there. Alrighty, so let's go in here and have a look at our roofs. Concrete roof, cheapest one there, 1200. Steel roof is more expensive, but I do want it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves 50 pieces here and see how it looks. Oh. So like this, very nice. Guess what I need to do, go up and make sure that we're in meeting here when I come from the other side. I'm struggling to get this to go the right way. Try grid build maybe? So maybe if I do this, I can build off it. over to our roof. Hopefully this will meet in the middle. I need one more on this side. No, so it is wrong. It is not actually going to meet there in the middle. Yeah, build this up. That's what we can do here. We need like this, but not a corner. Interesting. How about if we put one here, one here? That's not good. Maybe we can climb up here. We can. It's not ideal, but I guess I'm gonna have to put a concrete block up here. Not sure how I feel about that. Quite a gap there. I don't think it's stopping much of that rain up here. But anyway, it's gonna have to do for now. I will figure something out eventually. Not going my way. Not actually sure if I'll have the money to finish this, but wanna try. Need to buy some concrete walls for the end here as well. Go ahead and grab maybe the 6 more of the 90 kit. Careful. No. It's a little difficult from the outside there, so we'll come back inside. Hopefully I can get that. Okay. Okay, we have some extra roofs there, but I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point, so we need a couple more floors here. This up. Get 12 of those. 20. Seconds. And we need to finish up our walls here. We need some corner pieces. I'm not too sure how they work. All inverted. Just like this, right? Grab 5 of these just to see how it works. Down. Yeah, should be fine, right? We need some. Far of these. These beside each other, so changing much. Snap, maybe? Why are you not snap? Yep. Nothing wants to be. Oh, we'll go back into the door here. Agree. Down. More of these. Make it easier. Oh. This is not big enough to fit. What's this? Okay, so it will work. Yep. Now they should all here for me nicely. One, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and buy 15 more of these puppies. Where are they gone? They're here. No, why you do this to me? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, we need some more walls. So let's say 12 should do, hopefully. Do. Maybe it will. Oh, thankfully. Ah. Kinda put the cursor towards one left. Right in. Yep, not too bad. We need some decorations and stuff, but I'm not sure what we'll do with this upper floor yet, but we will find something for it, I am sure. Okay, everything is working, very nice. Let's see. I mean, it is not too pretty, but it is functional. That is all that matters, I guess, right? Yeah. And maybe we can get some paint on this. Better. Yeah. Now let's have a look at what we want to do with this wall here. We go back into our store. Have an interesting little section here. Explosives. Bit of that text. Explosives. I think I want to use this one because it keeps all our material. So they're a little bit expensive, not too bad. Let's go ahead and buy 33 here. A detonator. What I want to do is instead of using the excavator to strip back this ice, I want to see how effective it would be. Dynamite, I'm guessing it's pretty effective, right? Surely. All of the strip down, get in there nice. I do think once we dump the dirt, we will just put it, try it out. This goes. Hopefully that excavator won't fall off the hill there. Let's see. Okay. That is unfortunate. Get it back in my inventory here and we'll drop it over here somewhere safe. So let's see. Did it actually do much here? I mean, yeah, there's definitely extra material on the ground here. Doesn't really appear to have dropped much material in this section. That's okay. Over here again. Okay. I would say that is pretty effective, for sure. But let me get out the loader here and do a little bit of clearing up here. And in that time, maybe we will get a clean out of our production area here at the end of the video. How long is left on these gold bars? Yeah, so we've about 40 minutes here. A bit longer on that one. So in about 1 hour time, we will have a clean out there on those again. Get that money back up. So let me jump in the loader here and clean out this a little bit. Okay, so I've been running my loader here for about 30-35 minutes, and that cliffside there is nicely cleaned up, I would say. So yeah, I do like the dynamite method, although we will invest in a larger excavator and rock truck, of course, at some point. Let's go ahead here and do a clear out where we stand, get whatever we've cooked up there in our warehouse sold. Yeah, after 35 minutes, you can see that we've quite a lot of gold there again. So cash isn't a problem right now. Actually going quite a lot better than I thought it would have. And of course the dirt. I'll probably start selling the dirt off the recording here. It must be getting a little bit repetitive watching me sell that off for kind of a ridiculous amount of money. But anyway. It is hardcore. At some point, I'm sure I'll run into some financial difficulty, especially with constructing this road all the way from here over to that mountain over there. I'm sure it's going to be expensive. But let's get up here. See what we have to sell. Quite a lot of gold there. You can go ahead, queue up some more gold. Why not? Get these all working as much as possible. We have actually some rubber there. Let's go ahead and sell that to see what it sells for. We do actually have a queue in here, but let's give us a little bit more. Over here at the end, we still have some queued up, but we can put the rest of our gold in here. Why not? Beautiful. And let's put the silicone into this one there too. Okay, so our little wash plants are done as well. How many do we have? We've quite a bit of ruby. Let's do ruby in here. Let's put the rest of our ruby in here then. Why not? Got to clear out this one. Maybe we actually didn't have anything in that, but that's okay. Small queue here. And our ruby. Our diamonds. We have ruby and diamond. Okay. And diamond here. Take those. Did I get this one? No. And also this one here, did I take? Did. Over here, and then we have some diamonds. Beautiful. Alright, let's do. I don't like that the camera is clipping through the walls there, but not much we can do about that. I'm curious if we can paint these. Okay, before we look into this, let's go ahead and sell what we have here. So a rubber. That's decent, about $100 a piece there. Yeah, nice. Of course our gold, the big buy, 300k almost. Rubies, not too shabby, 172k. Our diamonds, of course, another 60k almost. Back up to 730. Very nice indeed, with of course more cooking inside. So let's have a look at our store here. See if we can actually. So we do, there is paint. Type in paint, can we see all the colors? Oops. And okay. Okay, so we go into our buildings here. West buildings. Gonna have to look into building all these at some point. Workbenches. Wood. Materials, maybe? What is this? Plastic? No. Equipment. Oh, paint. So here we go. What color would I like that building to be? Nice little turquoise. Let's try that maybe. Hmm. Doesn't. Oh. Can paint this. Okay, so you need one bucket per. Go ahead and grab a couple more of those there. Ourselves some blue stairs. The building itself. Yeah, so it is not doing anything to the building itself. What about this? Can I paint this? Oh, I can paint the roof. That is kind of nice. Hmm. Interesting. What about these railings? Fire yellow, so we have 7 railings. Let's grab 7 of those. Ah, nice. It's a shame about the concrete, but I guess at some point that is going to be updated, and we will be able to paint that. Hopefully, it does look a little bit bleak. That's okay. Let's close our door here. How does this blue piece look? That looks quite nice. So I'm gonna have to get myself up onto the roof there somehow and get all that painted. Anyway, quite nice progress there. I'm happy that we got a little warehouse built here for sure. The shame about the ridge up there. I do wish that those roof pieces would connect, but probably user error on my part. Anyway, like I said, I want to get this concrete area extended all out here and give ourselves a nice big flat area. We can park our vehicles, put decorations out on it, why not, the portaloo, etc. But yeah, the cut is looking quite decent there. The really good amount of money that is coming from this. Hopefully this pay dirt will continue back for some time. That we can look at getting this whole hill taken out here eventually. But yeah, in the future I'm going to look towards spending our money on starting construction on this road. It's going to take quite some time. If I run over here, you can see it doesn't actually look that far, but it is quite a distance away. Let's get our sprint on here and move out a little bit. I'm thinking a dozer is probably our best option to just get a flat kind of area coming over here. But if you come over here, there's quite a dip down. Little channel here. Maybe we could curve our road over to the right here and use the terrain to our benefit and go more this one here. That's all for the future. So for now, I think we have quite a lot more money to grind here. Quite liking our little site there. It is a little bit dark, so I'm probably gonna look into getting some lights on everything here soon. But anyway, cheers for watching. I'll see you in the next one. All the best.